Michael Jordan. The name alone is basketball royalty. The man who defined the 90s, dominated the NBA with 6 championships, and became a global icon. To this day, Jordan is considered the greatest to ever touch a basketball. But there's a darker side to his story. Away from the bright lights and slam dunks, Jordan's gambling habits created one of the biggest controversies in sports history. From late-night casino trips during the playoffs, to massive debts, to rumors that his own father's death and his sudden retirement were connected. The questions never truly went away. This is the untold story of Michael Jordan's gambling controversy, and how it nearly derailed the legacy of the GOAT. To understand Jordan's gambling, you first need to understand his personality. Michael Jordan wasn't just competitive on the court. He was competitive at everything: cards, golf, ping pong, even betting on which teammates' luggage would come down the airport conveyor belt first. He once said, "I have a competition problem, not a gambling problem." And that was the heart of it. For Jordan, gambling wasn't just about money. It was about domination, about proving over and over again that he could win at anything. But that mindset, while legendary on the court, created a storm off of it. In 1993, the world got its first glimpse of just how deep Jordan's gambling went. A businessman named Richard Esquinas released a book claiming that Michael Jordan owed him a staggering $1.2 million in golf gambling debts. According to Esquinas, he and Jordan played high-stakes golf matches where tens of thousands of dollars were wagered on a single hole. Jordan denied the full amount, saying he only owed about $300,000, which he later paid. But by then, the damage was done. The public started asking if Jordan could casually rack up 6-figure debts playing golf. How much was he really gambling behind the scenes? That same year, during the 1993 Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks, Jordan made headlines again. The night before Game 2, instead of resting, Jordan was spotted in an Atlantic City casino, gambling late into the night with his father and friends. When the news broke, the media exploded. How could the league's biggest superstar, in the middle of the most important playoff series, be in a casino past midnight? Jordan brushed it off, saying he just needed to clear his head. But the Knicks won that game, and suddenly the gambling wasn't just a personal issue. It was being tied directly to his performance on the court. With rumors swirling, NBA Commissioner David Stern was forced to address the situation. The league launched an internal review of Jordan's gambling, even calling him in for questioning. The investigation found no evidence of Jordan betting on NBA games, the ultimate red line for any athlete. Still, the controversy wouldn't go away. Every tabloid, every talk show, every headline, all were now asking the same question: was Michael Jordan's gambling out of control? Then came tragedy. In July 1993, Jordan's father, James, was murdered in North Carolina. 2 teenagers were later convicted of the crime, but theories immediately tied the killing to Jordan's gambling. Some speculated it was a mob hit, payback for unpaid debts. Others suggested James had been targeted because of Michael's high-stakes lifestyle. No hard evidence ever connected the murder to gambling. But the timing, coming right as Jordan's gambling was under national scrutiny, fueled a wave of conspiracy theories that still linger today. Just 3 months after his father's death, and only weeks after winning his 3rd straight championship, Michael Jordan shocked the world by announcing his retirement. He said he had lost his desire to play basketball and wanted to pursue baseball, something his father had always dreamed of for him. But many fans, and even some journalists, didn't buy it. The theory? Jordan's retirement wasn't voluntary at all, but actually a secret suspension by the NBA. Commissioner David Stern supposedly forced Jordan out to protect the league from a scandal, giving him time away until the controversy blew over. Stern denied it. Jordan denied it. But the conspiracy spread like wildfire. Why else would the most competitive player in history walk away at his peak? Why else would he suddenly leave, only to return 2 years later when the noise had quieted? To this day, fans debate whether Jordan's first retirement was genuine, or the greatest cover-up in NBA history. Over the years, more stories about Jordan's gambling surfaced. Former teammates recalled him betting thousands of dollars on card games during flights. Golf partners told stories of Jordan refusing to walk away, playing round after round until he got his money back. Even his security guards weren't safe. In the Last Dance documentary, footage showed Jordan pitching coins with his bodyguards, gambling for pocket change. To him, it didn't matter if the stakes were $20 or $2 million. It was all about winning. So, how should we view Michael Jordan's gambling today? On one hand, it never seemed to affect his dominance on the court. He still won 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, and became the most iconic athlete in the world. On the other hand, his reputation took hits. The gambling stories revealed a flaw in an otherwise perfect image. The conspiracy theories around his father's death and his retirement created a cloud of mystery that will never fully go away. Even now, decades later, people still debate, was Jordan just a man with an extreme competitive streak, or someone with a dangerous addiction? Michael Jordan once said, "Winning has a price. Leadership has a price." Maybe gambling was just another part of that price, a way for him to keep the competitive fire burning, even when he wasn't on the court. But it also showed the world that even legends, even the so-called perfect athletes, have shadows. For Jordan, the gambling controversy didn't erase his greatness, but it reminded us that behind the GOAT was still a man, flawed, complicated, human. And that's the story of Michael Jordan's gambling controversy. What do you think? Was it blown out of proportion by the media, or was the NBA protecting its superstar from a scandal that could have changed history? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.